Om Shanti. This is the Sakar Murli of the 13th of July 2022. Essence. Sweet children, forget the consciousness of those bodies and make effort to be bodiless, because you now have to return home. Question. What words can only you theist children speak? Answer. God is our Father. Only you theist children can say this, because only you have the Father's introduction. Atheists do not know him. Only theist children say, I belong to one Baba and none other. Question. What should your stage be in order for you to become a fast effort maker? Answer. That of a detached observer. Be a detached observer. Continue to make effort while seeing each one's part with detachment. Song. To live in your lane and to die in your lane. Om Shanti. Who said this? Human souls said this, the ones who are sitting here personally. You wouldn't say that just souls are sitting here. No, it is human souls that are sitting here. The Father has explained that souls perform every action through their bodies. This is known as the state of soul consciousness. The soul that resides in this body says to his supremely beloved, the Supreme Soul, I, the soul, will now become a garland around your neck. That is, I will shed this body and come to you. The Father has explained that there is a genealogical tree of human beings. There is the genealogical tree of Brahma and Saraswati, of Adam and Eve. You have seen how there is the genealogical tree in the Supreme Abode. Shiv Baba comes first. How will you become the garland around my neck? By remembering me. The more you remember me, the faster you will race. Those who have a lot of love for me cannot stay without coming to me, because souls experience sorrow, not happiness through these bodies. God is incorporeal. He speaks to incorporeal souls. Only the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, knows the beginning, the middle, and the end of the world. He is Trikaldashi. No matter how much of a scholar a person may be, and although he may have studied the Vedas and scriptures, he does not have the knowledge of the beginning, the middle, and the end of the world. They cannot be Trikaldashi because they are atheists. You are now theists because the Father has introduced himself to you. This is why you have the right to say Baba. They say that God is omnipresent. What does one receive by saying that? Nothing at all. The Father is the ocean of knowledge. He does not say, I am omnipresent. If God were omnipresent, everyone would be called Father. Is the expression fatherhood used? All are the children of the one Father. He is also called Prabhu, Ishwar, brackets different names for God. He is the one who creates Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar. It is wrong to use the term Trimurti Brahma. Shiva is the father of Brahma, Vishnu and Shankar as well. He has adopted Brahma. You also understand that Shiva, the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, is making you Trikaldashi and Swadarsan Chakradhari, brackets, those who spin the discus of self-realization, through the mouth of Brahma. It is the knowledge of souls, that is, of ourselves. The soul receives the kingdom of self-sovereignty. Souls are imperishable and bodies are perishable. It is the soul that imbibes good or bad sanskars. You know that I, a soul, have now become Tamopradhan. There are the terms pure soul and impure soul. It is not the body that they refer to. Charitable soul and great soul are also said. It is the soul that is praised. You souls listen to the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. No one in the world knows that the Father sits in this way and teaches you children. You now understand that you belong to the Father. We are to claim the inheritance from the Father. We don't have any concern with anyone else. The soul says, mine is one Shiv Baba and none other. A student would say, mine is only one teacher and none other. You only have one Father and one teacher. He is the Purifier Father. Everyone has a connection with that Father and teacher. Even if teachers teach you, they have studied with me, their Father. The Father says, remember me, not the teacher. You children now know me, your Father. Now that you have recognized me, you have become theists. Those who do not know me are atheists and orphans. What is the name, the form, and the land of the Father? They do not know anything. They say, he does not have a name or form. You now understand that his name is definitely Shiva. He does not adopt a body of his own. This is why his name never changes. You understand that your name and form change in each of your 84 births. His name is always Shiva. As is the form of God, so is the form of souls. It is not that the Supreme Soul is larger or that he is infinite light. The Father says, just as a soul is like a star, I am also the same, but I have all knowledge. That is why my praise is sung. I am the truth, a living being, the embodiment of bliss and the ocean of knowledge. Baba is a living being. That is how he speaks knowledge. He is the living seed. a non-living seed cannot say anything. Only you human beings understand that just as the Father's intellect contains the knowledge of the entire human world tree, so your intellects also contain it in the same way. There is so much variety here. The features of one cannot be the same as another's. Each one's features are different. Each one has his own part to play. The Father explains how huge this unlimited play is. There are a variety of features. All are actors in this drama. Since this drama is imperishable, none of the actors can be changed. You have come to know that you have 84 names for your 84 births. The names have finished, and so has that clan. It will now repeat, that is, the episode of the Gita is being repeated. In the beginning, the Srimat of God is praised, but they have forgotten God. First, there is the birth of Shiv Baba, and then there is the birth of Krishna. How can the birth of the Father be forgotten and that of the child be celebrated? It has been explained to you, children, that Lakshmi and Narayan were the masters of the world. From whom did they claim that inheritance? From the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. Only the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, teaches Raja Yoga. When did he teach this? The Father says, I come every cycle at the confluence age, when the devilish kingdom is to be destroyed and the divine kingdom established. Those who have become theists are claiming the inheritance. Atheists cannot claim the inheritance. The Father comes and liberates everyone from sorrow. When all of you souls go to the land of happiness, all other souls will have settled their karmic accounts and returned home. The incorporeal Father has come to take all souls back home. The one who takes you back home is called the Great Death, the death of all deaths. There is also a temple to the Great Death, the death of all deaths. Shiva, Somnath or Rudra are called the Great Death, brackets Mahakal. He personally says, I am the guide for all souls. I will take everyone back home. The Father says, I liberate you from the kingdom of Ravan. This is the kingdom of Ravan. There is now death for the kingdom of Ravan and victory for the kingdom of Rama. Everyone wants the kingdom of Rama, so the kingdom of Ravan definitely has to be destroyed. The Father explains, the old world is now about to finish. The original eternal deity religion has been completely forgotten. This is that same episode of the Gita that has now been enacted. The Yadavas and the Kauravas are definitely here. The Yadavas are the Europeans, the ones who invent missiles. It has also been written that everyone will be destroyed in an international war. No one knows about their original eternal deity religion. It is also said, religion is might. A religious person is considered to be good. An irreligious person is considered to be bad. You understand that Bharat was religious when there was the original eternal deity religion. Bharat has now become irreligious. They renounced their religion. They had to let it go according to the drama. There is the kingdom of emperors and empresses. There are no advisors, etc. That is not the system. It is when they become impure that they require advisors, etc. Now each kingdom has so many advisors, ministers, and the instructions of one cannot be the same as those of another, and so there is so much conflict. You children now understand that Baba is teaching you in order to change you from humans into deities. The Father says, now consider yourselves to be souls. Forget all the relationships of bodies. Brahma Baba became a beggar by giving everything, including his own body. What else remained? Nothing. The Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, says, I speak to souls. I have come to take souls back home. Continue to forget the consciousness of bodies. This takes effort. The Father says, sweet children, you have been body conscious throughout the whole cycle. You have only remembered your Lokik fathers. Now become soul conscious and remember me. Only by having remembrance of me will you receive strength. O children, O souls, remember me alone and no one else. Don't remember anyone else even by mistake. You make a promise, Baba, you alone are mine. I am a soul and you are the Supreme Soul. You have told us that souls are your children. I have now come to liberate you from the sorrow of Ravan and take you back home. You children must now have patience. Once the kingdom is established, the great Mahabharat war will take place. Only then will the Iron Age change into the Golden Age. So I am the death of all deaths. I am the Father as well as the Teacher, and I am also the Purifier. I am then also the Great Death. Where will I take you? Sweet children, I will take you to the land of liberation. If you become liberated from here, you can go to heaven. You are studying to become the future deities. You Brahmins are now godly children. You all say, we Brahmins are the children of God. As children of Brahma, you are brothers and sisters, and so you cannot indulge in vice. You are the grandchildren of God. You are claiming your inheritance from Him. To the extent that you make effort, so you accordingly claim a status. You will now make the effort that you have made every cycle. For this, you have to practice being detached observers. Become detached observers and see what effort each one of you makes and to what extent you follow Baba. Do not become trapped in the name and form of anyone. No one except the Father should be remembered. Baba says, "Children, I am teaching you Raja Yoga. I am making you pure to take you back with me." You now understand that you definitely receive these teachings every cycle according to the drama. All of you are Draupadi's. This is not a kingdom of happiness. There is also a story about this, but the Father explains the reality. You are now claiming your inheritance from the Father. You remove everyone from the quicksand, the bog. Everyone is burning away on the pyre of lust. All of you are being showered with knowledge. The Father says, "All of my children have been burnt and turned to ashes. I have come to liberate everyone and take them back with me." People don't even know this. You have now come out of immense darkness. The Father says, "Now remember me and remember the home. You souls have even forgotten your home." The supreme region and the subtle region are also remembered. All souls reside in the supreme region. They don't understand anything. They don't understand what a soul is, who God is, or what the subtle region is. They cancel out everything by saying that souls and the Supreme Soul are one. Baba says, this is also fixed in the drama. Whatever happens now, every second that passes is in the drama, and it will repeat once again. The Father sits here and teaches us. The Father has also explained the significance of the repetition. You should not think, "I will receive as my fortune whatever is fixed in the drama," that each act is fixed in the drama, and so what effort can I make? There are some who think in this way, but no, you must make effort. The Father has come to inspire you to make effort. You children must make full effort. Become detached observers and see who makes intense effort and thereby claims a high status, and who are taking their full inheritance from the Father. Become detached observers and make effort for yourselves and inspire others to make effort. Be observers and see how much service so-and-so does and how many others they make the same as themselves. To how many they give the Father's introduction. See the efforts of others and make intense efforts yourselves. Acha. To the sweetest beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the Mother,